Most people walk into an open house and go straight to the kitchen. I don't. I have a very specific order that I run through every single time, and finishes are last on that list. So here's exactly what I'm looking for and why the order matters. First thing I'm asking, where do you actually walk in on a Tuesday? Not a Saturday when you're showing, Tuesday after work, groceries in your hands. Most families come through the garage, not the front door. So this door right here is the one that matters. Does it make sense? Does it drop you somewhere useful? Or does it dump you into a hallway that goes nowhere near the kitchen? I walk this every time, every house carrying imaginary groceries. How many steps, how many turns, any friction points? This path gets walked hundreds of times a year. If it's awkward now, it's awkward forever. The living room, I'm not looking at the size. I'm asking where the couch goes. Where does the TV go relative to the windows? Does the layout force a weird furniture arrangement? With open concept, does the kitchen sightline work with the living area? Because if the couch faces the wrong direction or the TV wall doesn't exist, you figure that out on move-in day. The main floor, I walk it like a Tuesday morning. Where's the master relative to the kids' rooms? Where's the laundry? Am I carrying baskets up and down stairs, or is it right here? Bathroom access. Who shares what? I'm not looking at finishes yet. I'm walking the morning routine. Step 2, orientation. Once I understand the layout, I come out back. First thing, slope and drainage. Where does water go when it rains? Does it go toward the house, which is a problem? Away from the house, which is what you want? Most people walk the backyard once, nod, and move on. I'm looking at where water sits after a heavy Nebraska rain. Usable backyard and total backyard are not the same number. I've seen corner lots that looked massive on a plat map and had 20 feet of actual usable space. You can't talk 3 kids into a side yard with minimal backside. Neighbors, side and back. How close are they? What are their windows looking at? What do you actually see when you're standing on the patio? This is permanent. You can change finishes. You cannot change neighbors. Which way does the driveway face? Nobody asks that question in July. A south-facing driveway, the sun does most of the work in February. North-facing, in February, you do the work. Nebraska winters are long enough that this matters every single year you own the house. And then the garage. Width tells you how many cars fit. Depth tells you whether life fits. I have 2 freezers, a workbench, a sectional, and sports equipment for 3 kids in my current garage. None of that was planned when we moved in. All of it showed up because life kept expanding. The garage that fits your cars today will not fit your life in 5 years. Basement. Nebraska basement is not optional. The kind of basement matters. First thing, does this feel like a room or a storage unit? Natural light changes everything down here. Daylight windows, egress windows, stops feeling like a basement and starts feeling like a floor. So where do the kids go? Where do the adults go? A good basement gives everyone in the house that place to be, which matters more than people realize. Mechanical room, where is it located? Water heater, does it consume the whole space or room to actually live down here? If the basement is unfinished, is the ceiling height workable? Because finishing a basement with 7-foot ceilings feels different than one with 9. And lastly, finishes. This is last on purpose because finishes are the things that most people look at first and the thing that matters least long term. I put them in 3 buckets: builder grade, functional, expect to update eventually, mid-range, builder invested, in livability, and premium, worth it if the bones underneath deserve it. In the kitchen, I'm looking at countertops, cabinet quality, flooring, durability, fixtures. I barely look at them. They're easy to change. Paint, I ignore it entirely. Paint costs $500 to change. Don't let paint make your decision. And here's the trap I see constantly. Premium finishes in a house with bad bones, that's the worst outcome. Builder grade finishes with great bones, that's your best opportunity. I would rather live and have a great floor plan with builder grade countertops than a bad floor plan with quartz every time. The finishes are what people talk about after the showing. The bones are what they live with for the next 10 years. I look at the bones first every time. And if the bones don't work, nothing else matters.